housing industry. When is it going to revive? I'm often asked by clients, shouldn't I buy one of these distressed foreclosures? It looks like such a bargain. Well, I'm cautioning my clients to be extremely careful at this time. And there are a few reasons for that. The first thing is that it's very important not to go in on a property by the skin of your teeth. You can't do that anymore. It was possible when prices were rising and we were in an upward movement. We're not. We're in a downward movement, and it is still spiralling downwards. So whatever may look like a bargain right now may in fact look expensive a year from now. But that aside, what you need to take into account is that property taxes are going to rise. So you're going to have to find a lot more extra cash per month. What's also going to happen is that your maintenance costs will go up. And particularly for those of you in condominiums or blocks of flats where the expenses for maintenance are shared among a number, let's say you're in a block of 100 flats and 20 of them are empty. That means 80 of you are covering all 100 flats. Then what happens 6 months from now? Another 20 flats are empty. That's 60 people covering all the expenses. So you can see how this can really get out of hand, and you may find that you really cannot afford your property. You have to also watch out for the fact that councils are saying that a property is worth, say, $1 million or £1 million, and they're charging you taxes on that amount, when in fact the value of the property may only be $200,000 or pounds. So you're being ripped off once again, and you'll find that these costs will become a very heavy burden. So I just want to be sure, for those of you that do decide you're going to buy a property at this time, that you go into it with your eyes open, that you realise that these hidden costs are going to increase. And don't forget one other very important point. Interest rates are going to go up considerably. So whilst you may be able to fix for a while, over the longer term the rates are going to go up, and they'll go up quickly, and you may be taken by surprise. These are just my tips about the housing market. I think it's going to be a long while before it recovers. The banks are getting very cagey now. They want you to put down at least 20% in many cases, and they're not as easy with credit as they once were. So I caution you to be very careful, and if you do buy a property, to not have expectations that that property is going to go up in value anytime soon. I wish you well, and I thank you for listening.